How would you like to see thousands of people come together united despite the differences in their cultures, religions, and ethnicities? How would you like to be a part of something bigger than yourself, where you can meet new people and enjoy a sport you all love? How would you like to cheer and celebrate one another when your team wins and have each other to comfort each other when they lose? Today's guest will talk about the many fun and exciting experiences he has had going to different soccer sporting events, the world's most powerful sport, nicknamed the beautiful game. The Community's Mass Communications Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now join our host, Brian Garcia, to meet the next new director.
Thank you for joining us today's edition of The New Directors. All the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you will meet on this show are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student has written and directed 4 different productions. This program will give them a chance to talk about themselves and the productions they've created and give you the chance to get to know them and enjoy some of the work they've done during the semester. Our guest today is a big fan of soccer and has gone to many of the sporting events, capturing amazing photos and video of all the meet today. Today we have Miguel Juarez.
It's great to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, we know you're a big soccer fan and we've gone to many games. Can you tell us about those experiences?
Oh yeah, of course. I've been to a lot of different soccer games. I've been to like 10 to 20, but definitely my 2 favorite games were seeing my Mexico play and USA. I actually brought a 2-minute clip for everyone to see. So this one's when I went to Canada. I went with a few friends. We went to go see the Women's World Cup. That's actually a stadium. It's a very huge stadium. This video doesn't do it justice. It's seriously huge. You feel it, so many people in it. It was basically 90% of people rooting for USA, and there's like in total 75,000 people. So it was truly incredible. When they scored, oh my God, you felt the energy. Like people were rooting, people were screaming. It was incredible. It was really incredible. Like I had never seen anything like it going to so many different games. This was the one where I felt the most energy and felt very part of this huge group.
Nice.
It was just crazy. My second favorite has got to be the time I went to Philly. I went to go see Mexico versus Jamaica. It was the 2015 Gold Cup Finals, actually. I went with my sister and my 2 cousins, and this one was just as good. We felt the energy. Whenever they scored, it was a 3-1 game, and whenever they scored, everyone would just be jumping up and down. Like you felt the stadium like shake. And you felt the energy, but this one wasn't as like intense of a game. But you definitely got to be careful at these because they throw beer when you win. And it was amazing. I got to see like the team get the trophy. And it was incredible. I got to see Vela. I got to see Chicharito play. It was awesome.
Nice.
A great experience that I'll always remember. It was, oh my God, I can't. It was just so incredible. I definitely recommend that you should go see one of these games at least once in your life.
Okay, awesome. So could you tell us why you took the TV production course?
Well, actually, on the first day, I got mixed up in the rooms and I just walked in and the teacher was like, "Are you Miguel Juarez?" And I said, "Sure." And the class was so great that I just stayed. And yeah.
Seriously?
No. No. I actually have been at NCC for like 4 semesters, and I was thinking of doing business, and I got accepted to UConn. I decided I didn't want to do business anymore. So then I said, oh, I'll do what my dad did, and I'll do construction. And then I got accepted to Temple, and then I decided I don't want to do that either. And then I had a heart-to-heart with my dad. I talked to him like, I don't know what I should do. Should I pursue what I want or do for money? He said, hey, he just told me you should take the chances I didn't. So I decided that summer, I want to make my dreams reality. I come up with these stories in my head, and I want to create them so everyone can see them. And I thought, TV production, this might be the course I need to do. And I came in the first day, and it was great. I was like, oh my God, this is the class I needed. So, yeah.
Awesome. So what are some of the things you've learned in this course?
Well, this has all been very new. I had no prior experience, so everything was new. I learned all about the different camera angles. I learned about the 180 rule. I learned about headroom, nose room. Definitely a lot of the basic stuff that is very important to film. Mm-hmm. And I also learned about Avid, which was also very awesome.
Wow, awesome. That's really interesting. So could you please tell us about your projects, the Student Studies, Cup of Tea, Nature, and the Orange project?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. My Student Studies was actually my first one. Funny story, I actually took 2 different takes of it. You guys want to roll it? Yeah, all right. So this is actually, I filmed it once one weekend. I came back to edit it, and I was so disappointed in it. It was all over. It didn't really match. So the next weekend, I filmed it again. Shout out to my girlfriend for putting up with me through the whole process. So yeah, this time when I filmed it the second time, I brought it back to edit. Everything flowed so much better. I was so much happier with the end result, and it really shows. You just see it and you think it's just one whole video. This next one's actually my cup of tea. I took everything I had learned from my first experience and brought it here, and it definitely shows. The flow is just as great. It goes fluently from one scene to the next. I did have a little trouble filming since I have a very small kitchen, so it was a little difficult. I had to work around that, but I got the job done, which was great.
It looks great.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really proud of it. Oh, this next one is my nature one, and it definitely has been the hardest to film. I had to go out 5 to 7 different times to film this because I was having such a hard time with the zoom ins, the poor man's dissolves, and focusing in on one thing to the next. It was definitely a challenge, but I did get through it, and I think it came out pretty nice in the end. So I'm happy with it.
Nice.
This one's my orange, and this has got to be the one I'm most happy about, because I got to do everything myself. I got to create the scripts, I got to create the camera angles, I got to do the storyboards, and I had fun filming with. I had a great actor. Shout out to my sister for that. The only difficulty was nature. It was so windy one day, our papers and camera almost flew away, but it was a great time.
Nice, nice. So tell us about your best project.
My best project, it's gotta be my nature project. Is definitely my best. I was really happy with it. I like my orange because it's, I gotta put my own twist on it, but I think my nature has definitely gotta be the most concise and nicely put together. This is actually my favorite scene right here, if you wanna take a look. You know how those clown sightings have been happening? I decided to use that and put it in my video. I thought it was really cool, and I put a nice scary soundtrack behind it. But yeah, I learned in this nature. I learned about zoom-ins and other techniques, and I use the zoom-ins. I use 5 different ones and put them together to make it seem like we're going deeper and deeper and deeper into the forest to create that illusion that we're taking a stroll through the park. And I definitely went deep in there, and I got to see some awesome scenery. It was weird and creepy. There was random buildings that were kind of broken, but there's still parts left, this graffiti eye there.
Sounds creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, right there, you see.
Awesome. So you mentioned that you learned a lot in this course. What was the most important skill that you learned, and how are you going to put that to use?
My most important skill that I learned is definitely got to be learning about Avid. Prior to this, I had no idea how to edit. Like, anyone can kind of like pick up a camera and start filming, but editing to me seems like such a different, a whole different ballpark. I learned all how to put ins and outs. I learned how to lift, extract. I learned how to fix the sound. I learned how to put a movie together, basically, and that's so great. Like, now I have the capabilities to create the stories I have in my head, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this to go out and create films, and on the side, when I'm not doing that, I'm probably going to have a YouTube channel where I could upload content and just do shorts, and probably do cool videos when I go on vacation or something like that. Yeah.
Today we got to meet someone who shared with us the wonders of soccer, the game played around the world. As a new TV director, he hopes to apply what he has learned at NTC to further his film and TV aspirations by creating his own feature films. He also plans to use the new knowledge from TV1 to create his own YouTube channel where he will post a variety of content in the future, like exciting travel videos. We would like to thank Miguel Juarez for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. Also, shout out to my buddy, Kaba's Mixtape, Almighty Max, drops this Friday.
We hope you enjoyed meeting one of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and have a great day.
This has been The New Directors with your hosts, Brian Garcia, directed by Bruno Oliveira. I'm your announcer, Tyler Frederick. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.